go through depression sometimes? You think I don't get sad sometimes? You think I don't just feel wore out and burnt plumb down to the bottom of my soul? We all do. We all do.
What up, though? It's your boy Danye BC2, and we're back with another reaction video. So we have a guy that goes by the name of Dry Creek Wrangler School on YouTube. Check his channel out. He does great content, but he's going to be breaking down and talking about why life is hard. And I think this is a conversation we need to have because we're in a time where a lot of people are complaining, crying about them circumstances, and I need to hear somebody else's perspective. I think it's good to have people's perspective. So let's get right into the video.
I want to remind you of something, okay? And you don't need reminded of it, but I'm going to remind you anyhow, life is hard. Okay, fellas, life is hard. It's always been hard from the beginning, and it will always be hard.
I like straight off the bat how he started it out because a lot of people do need to hear this message. They need to understand that they're not alone and that we go through ups and downs. Like, of course, social media makes it seem like everything is up and up and everybody's doing great, but that's not true. So it's always good to hear from somebody else's perspective that you're not alone. If you're going through a hard time right now, you're not alone. Everybody goes through it, and you shouldn't feel bad about going through it.
Bible says man's days are few and full of trouble. All right. Ever since mankind fell in the garden, we were told that we would eat out of a sorrow of the ground, the sweat of our brow, and the ground would bring forth thistles. And so it's just the nature of it. All right. The problem we have today is in this modern world, we have movies and we have television and we have social media that are always telling us what life should look like and how a winner should always be a winner. And then they tell us what winning looks like. And for a vast majority out there, that's not what winning looks like. And it just brings us more down. And it brings men more down. But life is hard, and that's the way it's always been. It's our lot. Now, if you don't want to accept that, that's up to you, okay? But it's our lot. It's our place. And it has been for the history of mankind.
So he brings up the fact that society and social media and all these outlets want to try to make their own picture of success and try to convince you that that's what real success is. And we all know it. We all understand that, oh, we want the big house, the mansion, the penthouse. We want the luxury cars. We want the lifestyle of being able to eat anywhere, travel. And that is all cool. That's all good. But now we're living in a time where also people are more upset, more depressed, um more also entitled to think that they deserve things that they never worked or got before. Y'all seen on my channel alone, I react to people that cry about why they shouldn't be working a job or why they feel like they should be able to do whatever they want to do. When the hell has that ever been the case? Like, what are we talking about? We never lived in a world where people didn't have to work for what they get. Even back in the old days, back in the caveman days, like it never existed. So I don't know why we're living in a time now where there's plenty of opportunity to do things that you feel like, oh shit, I deserve it. That's bullshit. So I like that. And I think we do need to start bringing it back to reality in terms of what success looks like. I think a good family, I think having kids that are raised the right way, people that are sticking together in marriages, people that are working their butts off and able to enjoy certain things like maybe a car, maybe to travel, but simple, simple. It doesn't got to be the multi-million-dollar house. It doesn't have to be the $100,000 car. It can be something simple, but you're also enjoying yourself, spending time with your family and doing things like that. Can we make that what success is? Because if we keep going down this path of everybody just wanting riches and success, everybody's going to be miserable.
And regardless of how many influencers get on and play a fake game on there and tell you about all this, and regardless of how many people get on there and they make a month of men's mental health awareness month or whatever it is, life's hard. And sometimes we don't need men's mental awareness Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Is that what they call it? We need Men's Grow a Set Month. We need Men Stop Whining Month. Now, I know things are hard for some of you. I know things are extremely difficult for some of you. Things have been hard for me around here. I don't get on here and post it. I'm not going to now. But we all go through it. And that's the reason I'm talking to you tonight. Sometimes you look at people on the screen and you think that's distant and they're separated and they're not going through what you're going through. Listen, man, we all go through it. We all go through it. I've had folks get on here and comment, Dwayne, you don't look good, man. You look tired. You look sad. You look this, you look that. Look, I go through life just like you do. Okay. I have battles just like you do. I stand between my family and the world just like you do. And I take the beatings so they don't have to, just like you do. Sometimes I have to stand between the church and my family so they don't have to. And I take those beatings so that my family don't have to. Sometimes I stand between myself and my family because I'm just a human too. And sometimes we as men, we have to take the reality of what we are, and we have to take it and we have to crush it down and we have to put it inside and we have to shove it down. Why? Because we have to protect our family from us. We have to protect our family sometimes from themselves. And so we get a beating from.
Man, this guy, shoot, he's preaching, isn't he? And the idea that he's saying we need to teach men to grow some nuts. Like, bro, there's so much weak men out there, and I agree with that. I feel like there's more men that are complaining and actually putting up and doing and sacrificing. And he's even saying life is hard. You're going to have to take punches and bruises. You're going to have to stand there and take all the punishment that comes with you trying to do the right thing, trying to protect yourself, trying to protect your family, because life's bigger than you. And I'm talking to my men out there right now. Life is bigger than you. And most men used to know that. They used to understand that we're sacrificing, they're struggling, they might be working 60-hour weeks for the people that they love so they don't have to. And we're starting to lose that sense. And almost, it's I ain't gonna lie, it's starting to transfer over to how the female are starting to think. And they're trying to be the breadwinners and keep things floating and running. But a society's never going to work like that. No society has ever worked like that, where the women are taking lead, taking charge, trying to basically sacrifice what they got going on for the betterment of everybody else. It's never going to work. And if it does go that way, all hell's going to break loose. Because what the hell are the men going to do? The men are the stronger vessels of society. They're the ones who keep things in order. They're the ones that are supposed to be leading. And if we go south, shit, run for the hills. You see where he's living at? That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be somewhere up there with a log cabin running for the hills if women end up taking over.
From the family, because we're standing between the family and what they think they want. That's not good for them. And so we stand in the gap. And we pay the price. The difference is, how do you look at it? How do you approach it? How do you deal with it? How do you admit it and see it for what it is? And then what do you do about it? What do you do about it? You cry about it. You mope about it. You drink about it. You sleep around about it. You get mad and get in fights about it. You just hang around. Just turn the world out. Just zombie about it. You fry yourself with marijuana about it. Say, Dwayne, I'm sad. Dude, that's a part of life. You think you're the only man on this planet that's sad? Say, Dwayne, I'm going through depression. Well, welcome to the world. Welcome to the rest of us.
Grow some nuts. Grow some nuts. And this, bro, I see this all the time. Bro. And it's crazy because this be the people that's closest to me too sometimes, where it's always something wrong. They're always crying about something. It's always an excuse. It's always this. It's always that. Fuck you want me to do about it? You got to take initiative. You got to take charge of your own destiny, of your own life. And you can't just cry and complain. Man, this is starting to take me off a little bit, because it's hitting home a little bit, because I see this on a daily basis, man. And crying about it, complaining about it ain't going to help. You got to knuckle up double down, get your hands dirty, and dig yourself out of the hole that you caused.
You think I don't go through depression sometimes? You think I don't get sad sometimes? You think I don't just feel wore out and burnt plumb down to the bottom of my soul? We all do. We all do. That's what sets us apart. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us men. We're not men because we face the battle and we get immediately victory every time a battle comes up. We're men because we face the battle and we stay in the battle when we feel like we're losing and we feel like we're getting beat up. But we stay in there and we keep fighting and we plant our feet and we say, until death do I part, this is me and I will fight this battle, regardless of what the battle is. Being tired is part of fighting. Go find one MMA fighter, one boxer, one combatant of any kind who's never tired, who never gets tired, who doesn't get so exhausted in the ring that he's just moving on guts alone. That's all he's got left is his guts. But eventually, here comes Mama back around here. Hi, Mama. You're okay. Go ahead. You're fine. I am. Everybody be happy to have you.
Sorry. He talking about boxing, how you tired and you got to keep going. See, the way I work, if I was you see that head work? The way I work, I'm Floyd Mayweather when it comes to this. And it's funny because I posted on my story that nobody's outworking me. And I had a couple people call me a little like, dang, that hit home a little bit. Like I felt some type of way. You should. Like, let's make a competition of who's going to outwork who's going to grind the hardest. That's the type of battle I'm trying to be in. I mean, I want old head on my squad. Can you join my team? Because I need people like that near me, behind me, because it's about who you also keep yourself around. But like he was saying, though, boxers, they got to go through some hard times. They got to train. They got to endure some crazy stuff to their bodies, but they keep going. And that's how I am. See, let me chill out, man, for I really had to. All right, let's get back. Let's focus.
There's no true combatant, that has never gotten to the point where there's nothing left. When there's no physical strength left. When there's no energy left. When there's no speed left. When there's no joy left in that fight. All they have left is the will to get back up again. And they don't know how they're going to pick their fist up. They don't know how they're going to move their feet. They don't know how they're going to take another swing. They don't know if they're going to be able to get up when that next punch hits them in that fight. But that's all they got. So they get up. They get up. And do they look triumphant? No. Do they look all shiny-faced? No. Do they walk around in tailored suits talking about their private aircraft? No. Do they talk about their private collection of cars and their $50,000 watches? No. They look like hell. They feel like hell. But they fight like hell. We all do. All real men do. You say, Dwayne, I don't feel like that. Then you have nothing in your life and you're living for yourself. If you have someone in your life, something in your life that you care about, that you're struggling for, there's going to come times when you feel like that. And so what I'm telling you tonight is this is just what all of it.
Ooh. Y'all just hear what he just said right there?
We all do. All real men do. You say, Dwayne, I don't feel like that. Then you have nothing in your life and you're living for yourself. If you
that is a crazy bar. If you don't feel like or haven't been through a situation where you feel like you are drained, you are tired, you're getting up every day feeling like, man, I do not want to do this, but I have to. Motherfucker, you're selfish. You're selfish. Like, you should be working harder, putting yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable for the people that you love and to put people in positions so they don't got to do what you're doing. That is a bar. Man, this guy.
You have someone in your life, something in your life that you care about, that you're struggling for. There's going to come times when you feel like that. And so what I'm telling you tonight is this is just what all of us go through. And we have since man fell in the garden the first time 6,000 years ago. And we're going to be like that until this ends and Christ comes back and puts everything back in order and fixes everything that we've messed up. Okay. So I'm not getting on here and blowing in your ear and patting you on the bottom and telling you that everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, do the LeBron puff. Do the LeBron puff after saying that. Man, shout out to this guy, man. He spoke some great words. This guy, and like I said, the narrative, the messaging, everything is all peaches and cream. You get online, everybody tells you, all you got to do is start a business. All you got to do is be happy, do what you want to do, quit your job, do this, do that. The world is so great. No, the heck it is not. It's not. It is going to beat you up. It's going to tear you down. It's going to try you. It's going to try you. And I just want to say this before I head out too. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. That's the goal. Any type of subscribers, any likes, any comments helps that. So please do that. But I had a conversation at a barbershop, and this guy was trying to tell me about business and this and that. And I had to break it down to him. And I got everybody's attention at the barbershop. I'm like, listen, my boy, you're going to fail, right? Because he was talking about taking out big loans and that and this and that. Like, oh, take out $100,000. That's your safety net. Safety net? What you think? Just because you have 100,000 that everything's going to be great and you're going to make money? No. And first off, you're going to fail. So I would rather fail with 10,000 than 100,000. You're like, Diane, why do you keep saying you're going to fail? Everybody fails. Think about it. Let's say I started a business from day one and it started doing good. That's cool. You're telling me I'm going to be going up, 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 up until I die? That doesn't even make any sense. Because life is a test. Life tests you. And the strong survive. The strong prevail. That's what it does. It's a game. But everybody needs to get knocked down. It's a part of life. It's how things happen. So when anybody starts telling you, oh, no, bro, there's no wrong. There's no bad that can happen. Get away from them. They don't know what they're talking about and they never did it. I've done some stuff. I got things. I got a resume behind me. A guy who never done business telling me about business. That don't even make any sense. I don't even listen to them. You feel me? So listen, shout out to this guy again. For my people out there that's watching this is going through a hard time. Keep pushing through. Keep fighting. Things will get better. Things will get better. It doesn't just get worse forever. But you got to put in the work. You also got to knuckle down. You can't complain. You got to get up, grind, grind, grind. Just remember that. When times are hard, what you should do is grind. Not cry, not complain, not say, well, it's me, or because I'm out. No, grind. And everything will work out. But thank you guys for watching this video. And like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. And before we go out, do me one more favor. Go to your refrigerator right now, right? Go get 2 eggs, put it in a pan, and just like Michael Jackson, beat it, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.